I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly... He wants us to come...
That makes sense.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let...
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll re-choose it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
What about your honor? You leave innocents to suffer.
You love to talk about honor, don't you? You know who's got no fucking use for honor?
You?
The dead, that's who. So, as I say, thanks for the advice, but I'd like to live till morning, if you wouldn't mind. We'll attack when I say it's time. Got it?
Yeah. Great.
Right. By now, they'll all be drunk as lords. Let's go!
Who wants their back covered?
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me.
How about a game? I'll lend you my dice cup.
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
I could use that jupon.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play. So, bring it on.
I'll give you a chance to show what you're made of. Come and have a bit of a punch-up, Henry. A bruise or two will put some colour in your cheeks.
Sit down and have a drink with us before it's all gone.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
Think you can shake me or not?
About time it went my way.
I'll give you a chance to show what you're made of. Like she'd been rolling in flour. What kind of bread she baked? I figured.
Now I'm for the chop.
Well then, reckon you can take me on?
But when I went to execution, I always took a roll with cheese or bacon. Like that time when they executed that timber rafter who was murdering people all around there. Or maybe it was that Jew.
You'll have a better fight with me than with Petter. No whiskers to tickle your knuckles.
Well off. Too well off. No need to go around killing them. Maybe they poisoned a well. But that one over by St. Bartholomew used to sit there every
That's it.
The water stank.
You'll have a better fight with me than with Petter. No whiskers to tickle your knuckles.
The millmaid's there.
That's all.
They're always so funny thing. Because the mill hands, they were a pack of fun. And we all belong to the ministry. They say the only person
Let me massage my knuckles with your face, eh?
into pretty men. I don't know about you, but I'd go with one of them. I would. Young body.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
It's remind. Did I ever tell you about the time St. Clair appeared to me?
I'll give you a chance to show what you're made
Not
of.
listening anyway.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
We'll just have a friendly bout. No blood, I promise. Or at least not much.
You won't hear
Suck! I can't believe it.
from over there. For us.
Let me massage my knuckles with your face.
How about that game, then?
I do indeed.
I like the sound of that shield. I'll play you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while.
He claimed he could read people's minds.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play.
At least not much.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
And actually, they'd be reading their own thoughts.
I'll give you a chance to show what you're made
Other
of.
fella would
Curses. Why did I even start with you?
I'll give you a chance to
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I didn't.
Come and have a bit of a punch-up, Henry. A bruise or two will put some colour in your cheeks.
Sit down and have a drink with us before it's all gone.
Come and have a bit of a punch-up, Henry. A bruise or two will put some colour in your cheeks.
That's it.
Ray, only 3 people at the table.
You'll have a better fight
No
with
one
me
expects
than with
me
Peter.
to tell them.
Whistling will tickle your nose.
Right, David. Take it easy. Just fix your eyes on your own. Like that time you were held. Remember how you let on you didn't see that tavern?
Why, oh, why didn't I quit when I was ahead?
Better fight with me than with Peter.
Don't see that often. Probably a gypsy.
How about that game then? Have you still got those
I doing?
From the sounds of it, with a hat like that, I could rule the... I'll play you for it.
All right, but after all, fine thing.
This should be enough.
That'll do me. May the best man win.
Come and have a bit of a punch-up, Henry. A bruise or two will put some colour in your cheeks.
Henry, come here. We don't fight.
Give you a chance to show what you're made of.
Finished.
Think you can take me or not? You'll have a better fight with me than with
That's it.
no whistle will tickle your knuckles.
Hmm.
You'll have a better fight with me than with Peter. No whistle will tickle your knuckles.
Now you.
I'll give you a chance to show what you're made of. Think you can shake me or not? You'll have a better fight with me than with Peter. No whistle will tickle your knuckles.
This'll be the one. Your turn. We'll see. No point in pushing it. That's it. Now you. We'll see. That's all. Damn!
The other fella would be thinking. He'd be...
Ugh. Forget it.
They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of Skalitz.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
I was trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led to Ujitz. I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently he's quite a character.
That's putting it mildly. But he does keep his word, and he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man of the cloth, eh?
I don't know about other priests, but Godwin can booze like a master. So we ended up in the local tavern. What can I tell you? Wine, women, and song, you know how it goes. Well, we lost track of time a little, and then the bailiff came barging in and tells us it's past curfew and we're to clear out.
Was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. I'm not sure how many. It's all a little blurry. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our enjoyment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green as a frog and hardly able to walk. And then he realised he had to say mass.
That's a show I'd like to see.
Well, he couldn't do it. So he got me to preach the sermon.
You? Preaching? You're joking.
Well, I did my best. Of course, I wasn't in great shape myself, so I'm not sure what the flock made of it.
My word, you're a dark horse. Tell us another.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was, and he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country, and how Wenceslas wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with his horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait, though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
Do you know Talmberg?
Oh, I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far from here.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle for 7 years by another lord he had some dispute with.
I remember hearing something about that. How did he get out?
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice for him in the end with the help of the provincial council.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about yourself, Henry.
I'm getting there. It's to do with the young Lady Stephanie. She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did. And she was very, very grateful.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story. Not exactly bard material.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was very grateful.
What you... No. Never. You and the lady of the castle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too.
Are you mad? Did it cross your mind what her husband could do?
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. Let me give you a word of advice. We're not from here, so it doesn't matter much. But I wouldn't go telling that story around these parts.
Of course not, don't worry.
A nice story, but let's just drink. What's going on there? Hey!
I've got this plan.
What's it about?
I have a wonderful offer for you. The deal of your life. Are you interested?
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
What's it about?
An offer you can't refuse. The finest goods at an incredible price.
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.